Joining us now, former president of Ukraine, Petro Poroshenko. Thank you so much for joining us.
Mr. President, what do you need?
Wow. We need that Putin should be thrown away from Ukrainian soil. And for that, Ukraine demonstrates a unique capabilities to fight. And we need three things: weapons, weapons, and weapons. Weapons number one, this is the tanks, armed personnel carrier, anti-aircraft missile, and jet fighter. Weapon number two, this is the sanction and embargo for total energy product of Russia. Because you know that if Ukraine obtain less than $2 billion military assistance, Russia only this year obtained almost $50 billion. And weapons number three, this is the complete isolation of Putin. And with that situation, we definitely win, demonstration the unique unity of Ukrainian people and global solidarity with Ukraine. My piece of advice would be if we can invite President Joe Biden to visit Kiev, because this is the demonstration of the global leadership of the American president and the solidarity with Ukraine, giving Putin the strong message, we never give up.
Yeah, Mr. President, can Mariupol be saved? Is it too late to save Mariupol? What can be done to save it?
What does it mean too late? Because you cannot find out any example in the whole military history when completely encircled city for 54 days without food, without water, without new ammunition. Ukrainian soldiers is fighting against Russia. Mariupol is famous for their iron industry, but I think that would be forever in history because of the iron Ukrainian soldiers which fighting in Mariupol, defending Mariupol, and definitely we need to be stronger to unblock and save Mariupol from Russian barbarian. Today, Ukrainian side published the figures by Mariupol mayor, and they said that more than 15,000 civilian people were killed only in Mariupol. Russia confirmed only 10,000 people. Can you imagine 15,000 for 54 days, only in one city? And if the world knows what does it mean, Bucha, Irpin, Borodyanka, Gostomel, Vorzel, Trostianets, and this is without Mariupol. So this is the way how Putin wanna see Ukraine. If he cannot capture Ukraine within 4 days, today is the 54 days when Ukraine is fighting, they wanna completely erase our country from the earth. And this is happening just in front of your eyes. And with this situation, definitely we do our best not to allow Putin to use this scenario. Can you imagine that only yesterday and today, the missiles attack, cruise missile, powerful cruise missile, were attacked on the volunteer center in the Kharkiv. And when paramedics come to save civilians, to give them necessary medical assistance, they launch a second missile to kill the paramedics, to kill the humanitarian who try to save people. Just yesterday, I was in Kramatorsk, which is right on the front line. And because of the fact that Putin published their plan on the 18th today to organize the big attack on Kramatorsk side to catch him. And today, also in the volunteer center, when the people of the volunteers delivering the food, delivering the assistance, humanitarian assistance to the people of Kramatorsk, which is almost evacuated, less than 20% left there, and other missiles happening right today.
Mr. President, it's Richard Haas. I have a question for you. At this point, what, if any, price do you believe Ukraine should be prepared to pay for peace? What should be Ukraine's war aims at this point? Must the Russians give up every inch of Ukrainian territory, or do you see an argument for any compromise whatsoever?
please, let's change your question. Because this is not Ukraine pay the price for peace. This is the world should pay the price for peace, because if Ukraine give up, Putin never stop. Putin go as far as we allow him to go. And nobody knows in which door he knock tomorrow. In Poland, in Baltic states, in Bosnia, in Europe. Nobody knows. And with this situation, please help us to do your job, to stop Putin. Give us more weapons, because I am very much appreciate for the weapons we received from the United States. But again, imagine that 300 tanks, 1,000 armed personnel carrier, 100 jet fighter, and 200 anti-aircraft missiles completely would be game changer. And the Ukrainian soldiers who surprised the world can not only stop him, but threw him away from Ukraine saving the world. And point number 2, stop financing Putin, because oil and gas would be embargo would be significantly more effective when the smoke screen of Putin negotiation. Putin never reach, and the compromise with Putin is impossible, because Putin wanna simply kill us, and we just wanna live. And this is the distance which is impossible to cover.
Former President of Ukraine, Petro Poroshenko, thank you. We hear you. Thank you very much for being on with us and joining the